sometimes. It's like,
are you worried about your kids?
Yes. But I bet my kids were worried about me. I think it's normal. I think we always worry about kids, Some people have this like very relaxed attitude. Like Penn Jillette's very funny. He goes, I think it's always the kids are all right. Like he always says that. They're going to be fine. They're going to figure it out.
Ignorance is bliss.
It's not even that it's ignorance is bliss. It's like they adapt to the new world. They adapt to whatever back when we were kids, we didn't have to adapt to this. It didn't exist. Now they do. They have to adapt to the pressures of social media, and it's a real challenge. And some of them are not doing so good with it. And for some of them, it makes them more depressed, and it's leading to self-harm, and suicide is up. And there's like Jonathan Haidt wrote a great book about it, The Coddling of the American Mind. And he talks about the negative aspects of social media. And there's a direct correlation between the invention of social media and all these, particularly to girls. Like girls in particular are judging themselves based on how other girls look online when they're using filters, and they're distorting the proportions of their bodies. They don't really look like that. They look way better. And it's very hard when these people...
So how do you cope with that, having daughters?
It's hard. You got to communicate with them and explain to them what's happening, and at least they'll understand what this is, and also let them know that there's this natural inclination that we have to judge ourselves on other people's lives. Like there's billionaires out there that are upset that there's another billionaire that has a bigger yacht and a better jet and a better this and a better that. Like there's FOMO all over the place. There's even FOMO at the highest levels. Like everybody's caught up in this weird thing of, wanting validation.
Well, self-satisfaction is based on what we see on the outside. You have to be, you're not satisfied if somebody, how can I be satisfied if he has more?
Right.
So what is, I want to be the top guy and then I'll be satisfied. But what is top?
There's no satisfying that, though. That's a monster that never gets fed.
And that's it.
Yeah.
It's kind of wound down.
Should we wrap it up? Howie Mandel, you're the fucking man.
Thank you,
It's always good to see you, brother.
Thank you.
You're a good man.
I know.
You are.
No, and so are you, buddy.
You're friendly.
Very smart. You're ahead of the curve, and you are really interesting. And you know what? I listen to everything. And even when there's been times when I haven't agreed with you, but you've actually sold me on the opinion, because like you said, if you have somebody who has a difference of opinion, if they can intelligently explain it, or you can even understand where they're coming from, and that doesn't really exist that much in our world today, and you always do that, and you always provide that, and there's no question to why this is a hugely successful podcast where people listen to you. And even at times when we don't agree, I respect your opinion, and this has been just a joy. It's great to meet you. I hope you really come through and allow me to step on your stage tonight.
Go. We're doing it tonight.
I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm going to be at the Paramount Theater also tonight for Moon Tower.
Oh, nice. That's a great theater.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw Andrew Schultz film his comedy special there.
Would you ever do? You do ever do other people's podcasts? You don't, do you?
I have occasionally.
Will you ever come on mine? Howie Mandel does stuff.
We could talk about this.
That's a no.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I'd do it.
Please
do it. Zoom. Is that what I do it?
Or a hologram.
Or a hologram.
I can set it up so you can do it by hologram.
Okay, I'll do a hologram.
Would you really?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so let's do.
That'll be fun.
You will. You'll be.
How do I? Where's a hologram studio around here?
You will.
We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it.
I'll figure it out off the air. But you should hologram out to Howie Mandel does stuff.
Let's do it.
And I'll get 3 more subscribers.